the differentiation that we have done in the last class. I told you the differentiation is not a new thing, it's just a gradient that you are finding a gradient of a function at a specific point. For example, I have to draw a curve and I will take it. So if you are finding the derivative here, so this means that the derivative is positive. What's the value? We did not discuss that thing, but I'm pretty sure the gradient is positive. At this point, the gradient is equal to zero. Means the derivative is zero. And in the same way, here the gradient is negative. And I told you about notation that we have to use the notation for the differential function dy by dx, or we have to make a y dash. If it is a double derivative or second derivative, sorry, so we have to d square divided by dx square of y, or you have to make a double dash to show the second derivative. We have done the rule, the first or main basic rule. If you have any variable having some power, so take the power at the start and subtract one power. We have to use this rule a lot of times. In the same way, if you have two functions, there is a positive negative sign between them, so you have to apply the derivative on the first term and on the second term as well. If you have any constant value is multiplying with the variable, so you have to take it outside and you just take the derivative of the variable. And the derivative of a constant term is always 0, and the derivative of x with respect to x is always 1. So now we have done the questions and we have to do some practice things. After that, we have talked about the stationary points, and I told you the stationary points are the points where the derivative is equal to 0. And we have two types of stationary points, the one that is the turning point and the point of inflection. And the second time, we have two types of turning points, the maximum point and the minimum point. The maximum point means, for example, if you have get a stationary point, this is a stationary point where the derivative is equal to 0, just take a before value and take after value. If the slope is positive to negative, this means that it's a maximum point, and if it is negative to positive, so this means that it's a minimum point. On the other hand, the point of inflection means if you have a positive slope, 0 and then positive, like this, the shape of the graph is going to look like this. And here the shape of the graph is going to look like this. You have a negative slope, 0 and again negative. So such type of points are known as point of inflection, and we have to be discussed in the curve that we have to draw a curve. We have to take that this is parallel to x-axis. Here we have derivative is equal to 0, so they are stationary points. We have positive slope, 0 and positive means point of inflection. Positive, 0 slope and negative means turning point, and it is a maximum because you have positive to negative. Here we have moving negative to positive, so it's a minimum point. We have done the second derivative test that if you want to check that this point, the stationary point that you have find is a maximum point or a minimum point. So you have to take a derivative, second derivative is greater than 0. So at the stationary point, so we have to say that it is a minimum point. If it is less than 0, it means that it is a maximum point, and then we have to do the example. So we have to start a practice. We have the first question. He says that y is equal to 2x power k plus u x power 7 and dy by dx is given. You have to find the value of k and you have to find the value of u. So let's take a derivative of the y. So dy by dx is equal to, yes, so what we will do in the derivative, we have to take the power at the start. So k will be at the start and subtract one power, so k minus 1 plus u is a constant. Take the power at the start and subtract one power, so 7 minus 1. So you will get that 2k x power k minus 1 plus 7u and u power, sorry, not u, and x power 6. Yes, everyone, any question to here?
No, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
All right. Now, we have to do a comparison here. This is the coefficient of x raised to power k minus 1. This is the coefficient of x raised to power k minus 1. This is the coefficient of x6, and this is the coefficient of x6. Both are dy by dx, so we can make a comparison. So both are equal. So we'll get that 2k is equal to 18 by comparing the coefficient of x power k minus 1, and by comparing the coefficient of x power 6, you will get that 7u is equal to 21. From here, we will find the value of k. So k is equal to 18 divided by 2. That will be 9. From here, we have 21 divided by 7. So it will be 7 times 3 is 21. Yes, everyone. Any question here?
No, sir.
No, sir.
All right. Now, in the next part, he says that calculate the gradient at x is equal to minus 1.5. So first of all, find the derivative. We have to take dy by dx is equal to dy by dx. We have 24 plus 5x minus x squared. The derivative of constant is always 0. The derivative of x with respect to x is 1. Yes, Mehran.
Nothing, sir. Action.
Minus, take the power at the start and subtract 1 power, 2 minus 1. That will be 1. You must have a strong grip over the basic rules of derivative, okay? Then you are able to do the questions. Now you will get that 5 minus 2x. Yes, everyone, any question up to here?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So we just have to substitute a value. After substituting the value, we will get that 5 minus 2. Yes, please find this value. 5 minus 2 multiplied by
It's
minus 1.5 plus 5.
it's 3.
Sorry?
The answer is 2.
The answer is 2. Alright, I'm going to be sharing my full
So
screen.
I got 8.
I'm going to be checked by myself. Just a minute.
Sir, I'm also getting it.
Sorry.
Okay, just a minute. Just a minute.
Sorry, sir. It's 8.
Confirm?
Yes.
5
Yes, sir.
plus 2 multiplied by 1.5. Okay, I will check by myself. Yes. Okay, so the gradient at x is equal to minus 1.5 is 8. Yes, anyone, any question up to here?
No, sir.
Basically, today I don't have a extended screen, that's why I do not open my camera as well. Okay, now just we have a curve has an equation y is equal to x cubed plus 7 by 2x squared minus 2x plus 9. We have to find dy by dx. So find it. Dy by dx is equal to d over dx into x cubed plus 7 divided by 2x squared minus 2x plus 9. Let's do with the complete steps. Apply the derivative on each term. D over dx into x cubed plus constant outside d over dx into x squared minus constant outside d over dx of x plus d over dx of 9. Now, take the power at the start and subtract one power plus 7 over 2. Take the power at start and subtract one power minus 2. The derivative of x with respect to x is always 1 and derivative of constant is always 0. Now, you will get that 3x squared plus 2 will be cancelled out, 7x minus 2. So this is the value of dy by dx. Yes, everyone, any question up to here?
No, sir.
Okay, in the next part, he says that you have to find the gradient at minus 3 and x is equal to 2 by 3. So let's take this value down. We have the derivative function. We have to find the value at x is equal to 3. All right. Dy by dx is equal to 3 into minus 3 square plus 7 into minus 3 minus 2. Minus 3 square will be 9. 9 multiplied by 3 is 27. 27 minus 21 minus 2. Yes, that will be
Sir, I got 4.
4. Any other one who getting the 4 answer?
Yes, sir. 4.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Dy by dx is equal to, all right, 3 into 2 over 3 whole square plus 7 into 2 over 3 minus 2. Yes, that will be.
Sir, it's also 4.
It is 4 as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Whole square
Yeah, it's 4.
40 divided by 3. Okay, 1 second. 40 divided by 3 minus 2. All right. I'm going to be getting 4 as well. Okay. Now he says that what can you say about the tangents to the curve at these points? Okay. Yes, what you can say? Anyone? Look
Sir,
at here.
they meet at the
Have,
same point. Yes.
they have the same.
They meet at the same point.
They have the same gradient, right? If they have the same gradient, this means that they are the tangents are parallel, because we know that if the gradients are same, we have the tangent is going to be parallel. Yes, I want. Any question? Question number 3.
No, sir.
All right. A curve has an equation y is equal to x cubed plus 8x squared plus 5x. You have to work out the coordinate of the turning points. So the turning points are, we take the derivative dy by dx is equal to, we have d over dx into x cube plus 8x square plus 5x. Apply the derivative. So the derivative of x cube, take the power at the start, subtract 1 power, 8 as it is. The derivative of x square will be, take the power at the start and subtract 1 power. The derivative of x with respect to x is always 1. The final answer will get 3x square plus 16x plus 5. Now he says that you have to find the turning points. The turning points means the stationary points, and I told you at the turning points or the stationary points, the derivative is always equal to 0. So for turning points, derivative is equal to 0. So you will get that 0 is equal to 3x square plus 16x plus 5. Now look at here, it's a quadratic equation. You have to be solve it. It's up to you. You have to solve it by a quadratic formula or completing square method or factorization. I can clearly see the factors, so I will do the factorization. 3 times 5 is 15. So the pairs are 15 is 1 multiplied by 15, because plus 1 plus 15. You will add them, you will get 16. You will multiply it with 15. Yes, Ivan, I'm doing the bit of breaking. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, in the first two terms, we have x is common, you will get 3x plus 1, plus 5 is common, you will get 3x plus 1. So 3x plus 1 into x plus 5 is equal to 0. So from here, I'm going to take 3x plus 1 is equal to 0, or x plus 5 is equal to 0. So it will be x is equal to minus 1 by 3 and x is equal to minus 5.
That is 5.
Yes, everyone. Any question up to here?
No, sir.
Now he says that we will get the x coordinates, that is minus 1 by 3 and minus 5. Minus 1 by 3 and minus 5. We need to find the y coordinates. So just substitute the value here. So at x is equal to minus 1 by 3, we will get that y is equal to q plus 8x squared plus 5x. So the value is minus 1 by 3, minus 1 by 3, minus 1 by 3. Let's find the value. Yes,
Sir, it's 22 over 27.
22 divided by 27. Yes,
Negative 22 over 27.
okay. Yes, any other one getting the same answer? Yes, we're on Taha. Ronia Fajar. Like a.
Sir, I'm doing great. Yes, sir, I got the same answer.
All right. Now let's do it by for minus 5 as well. For the second point. So minus 22 divided by 27. I will not write it to the decimal form because he says that you have to find the coordinates. It must be exact coordinates.
Sir, I got 50.
50?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Was
sir. I
it
got
Yes, sir, 50.
15 or 50?
50.
50. 50.
All right. So this is a point 50. Yes, everyone, any question?
No, sir.
All right. Now here we have determined whether each of the turning point is a maximum or minimum. Give your answer and reason. Look at here in in this worksheet, we have done finding the maximum point and minimum point with the help of first derivative text, and we have taken before point and after point. We will do this question by second derivative test. So we have the derivative is this. So we are taking the second derivative. So d square or y divided by dx square is equal to d over dx into 3x square plus 16x plus 5. Now 3 outside, the derivative of x square will be 2x. 16 outside, the derivative of x is 1. The derivative of constant is 0. It will be 6x plus 16. So we get the second derivative. Yes, anyone, any question?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Now we have to
Yes,
check
sir.
that these points that we have find minus 1 by 3 and minus 5, it is maximum or minimum. So at x is equal to minus 1 by 5, sorry, 1 minus 1 by 3, and x is equal to minus 5. Let's check. We have d square over 3x square is equal to 6 into minus 1 by 3 plus 16. Yes,
14.
Sir, it's 14.
Yeah, 14.
14. B is greater than 0. And I told you if you have a derivative is greater than 0, it means that it is a maximum point, right? If it is so greater than 0 means minimum point and lesser than 0 means maximum.
Maximum.
So we can conclude that this point is so
Minimum.
at minus 1 by 3 comma, what is the point? Minus 22 over 7 is minimum point. Now let's check at x is equal to minus 5. So substitute the value d square over dx square is equal to 6 into minus 5 plus 16
Minus 14. Negative 14.
is lesser than 0 means
It's maximum.
at minus 5 comma, what's the point? Minus 5 comma 50 is minus 5 comma 50 is
The maximum point.
maximum point. Yes, everyone, any question?
No, sir.
No, sir.
All right. Now he says that a curve has an equation y is equal to 4x cubed minus 3x plus 3. You have to find the coordinate of the two stationary points. Okay. You need to first of all take the derivative and take the derivative is equal to 0. dy by dx is equal to 0. And we need to find the stationary points. So do the first part first. So dy by dx is equal to d over dx into 4x cubed minus 3x plus 3. Take the derivative of x cubed will be 3x squared minus 3 outside. The derivative of x is 1. The derivative of constant is 0. So it will be 12x squared minus 2. Now for stationary points, I just told you the derivative is equal to 0. So we will get that 12x squared minus 3 is equal to 0. It will be 12x squared is equal to 3. So x squared is equal to 3 divided by 12. That will be 1 by
Square.
4. Remove the square, so take a square root on both sides. So we'll get 2 points. X is equal to plus 1 by 2 and or x is equal to minus 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 and minus 1 by 2. Now we need to find the coordinates as well. So we have to find at x is equal to 1 by 2. We'll get the y coordinate. Y is equal to 4x cubed minus 3x plus 3. So 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Yes, y value will be,
Sir, it's 2.
it is 2. Any other student please confirm this value?
Yes, sir, it's 2.
Alright. Now at x is equal to minus 1 by 2, we'll get that y is equal to 4 into minus 1 by 2 whole cube minus 3 into minus 1 by 2 plus 3. Yes, that will be,
It's also 4.
yes, any
Yes,
other
sir.
one?
4.
Alright. So look at here, we have that the first part, we have to find the two stationary points. The one point is 1 by 2 and the second point is minus 1 by 2 comma 4. Any question up to here?
No, sir.
You have to find y coordinates. Now we have the second part of this one. He says that determine whether each of the stationary points is maximum or minimum and give your answer to with the reason. Okay. So we are going to do the second derivative test again. So d over dx. So let's take it down. We have the first derivative. Take the derivative again. D over dx into dy by dx is equal to d over dx into 12x square minus 3. It will become b square y divided by dx square. 12 as it is. The derivative of x square will be 2x. Derivative of constant is 0. So final answer will be 24x. Now the points are, oh sorry, I'm doing it in the wrong place. Now we have to check that at which point it is maximum or minimum. So we have to check at x is equal to 1 by 2 d square y divided by dx square is equal to 24 into 1 by 2. That will be 12 means greater than 0. Yes, what we can conclude here.
Negative 12.
We can conclude that at 1 by 2 comma, what is the second value? 1 by 2 comma 2 is, yes, maximum or minimum?
Sir, it's
Maximum.
minimum.
Maximum? It's greater than 0.
Oh, minimum.
It is minimum. Yes, Daniel, Laika, Risha. Any question here? Taha,
No, sir.
Ayan, Ibrahim.
No, sir.
Sir, what did here?
Yes, sorry.
Sir, what did here? Like,
He says that you have to find the stationary points that it is maximum or minimum, right?
yes, sir.
For that purpose, we have to take a second derivative. We will get a second derivative is equal to 24. Now we are substituting a turning point at x is equal to 1 by 2 here. So it will become greater than 0. So this means that it is a minimum point that we have done in the last class. If the second derivative is greater than 0, it shows that it's a minimum point. If the second derivative is lesser than 0, this shows that that point is maximum. So I'm doing the same thing here. It is clear for you?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Now we have
sir,
find.
we can also,
Yes, Vijay?
sir, instead of 1/2, we can also take 2.
No. Basically, we have to take the x coordinate only. But when I'm going to write that it is a minimum point, so I must have to rewrite the coordinate. And the coordinate is we have found in the previous part 1 by 2 comma 2. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now we'll check this one. Minus 1 by 2 comma 4. So add x is equal to minus 1 by 2. So the second derivative will be equal to 24 into minus 1 by 2. That will be minus 12. It means that it is lesser than 0. So the lesser than 0 shows that yes, it shows that
It's maximum.
minus 1 by 2 comma 4 is maximum point. Yes, everyone. Any question up to here? It is
No,
clear?
sir.
You just have to take a second derivative and substitute the point. If the answer is greater than 0, that shows that you have a minimum point. If the answer is lesser than 0, it shows that you have a maximum point. And when you are writing it, you must have to write a coordinate. Okay, you don't have to say that at x is equal to 1 by 2 is maximum point. It's good, but the better option is like this. You have to write the whole like into the coordinate form. Okay. All right. Now we have to do the last question. A curve has an equation y is equal to x cubed minus 6x squared plus 16. You need to be find a coordinate of 2 turning points. Okay. So what we will do, we will do the same thing. We have to take a derivative. Dy by dx is equal to d over dx into x cubed minus 6x squared plus 16. Now take the power at the start, subtract one power, it will be 2. 6 as it is. The derivative of x here will be 2x. The derivative of constant is 0. We'll get that dy by dx is equal to 3x squared minus 12x. Now he says that you have to find the turning point. And I told you at the turning point or the stationary point, the derivative is always 0. So for turning point, dy by dx is equal to 0. So we'll get the equation 3x squared minus 12x is equal to 0. Do the factorization. 3x is common, you will get x minus 4. From here, we will get x is equal to 0, and the other value is x is equal to 4. Yes, everyone, any question?
No, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
The x coordinate is 0 and 4. Now what we have to do, we need to find the y coordinates. So for y coordinate, we need to use the main given function. So at x is equal to 0, you will get that y is equal to 0 cube minus 6 into 0 square plus 16. So the final answer will be 16.
16.
So the y coordinate is 16. Now at x is equal to 4, we'll get that y is equal to 4 cube minus 6 into 4 square plus 16. Yes, that will be
Minus 16.
minus 16.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Minus 16. So we will get these two turning points. Yes, anyone, any question?
No,
Sir.
sir.
No, sir.
Okay, he says that again, you have to be tell that about the nature that they are maximum point or minimum point. So we'll find double derivative and substitute the value. So we already find a single derivative. So take this value down. We have dy by dx is equal to 3x square minus 12x. So at x is equal to, what is the point? 0, 16. Okay. So at x is equal to 0, we will get that dy by dx is equal to 0. Now look at here. At here we are going to be stuck because we don't have any information if you are going to be get a point if the derivative is exactly equal to 0. You can't say anything about it. So for that purpose, we will go for the second method that we have done in the last class. We will do this one. What we will do, we have to make a table. After making a table, we have to take a before value and after value. Because at second derivative, it is going to be give me a 0. So we'll use a first derivative test. For that purpose, I need to make a table. So here we have points. We have 2 points. The one point is 0, 16. And the second point is 4 minus 16.
4 minus 16.
4 minus 16. Here we are taking a point where the derivative is equal to 0, means x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 4. Obviously, the derivative is equal to 0. This means that it is going to be parallel to x-axis because they are stationary points. We already know. Now, let's find it here. Take a before value. I'm going to take x is equal to minus 1. And I'm going to take x is equal to 1. Take a before value, x is equal to 3. Take after value, x is equal to 5. So the first derivative that we have let's we have to find it. We have 3x square minus 12x. 3 into minus 1 square minus 12 into minus 1. Yes, that will be
Sir, it's 15.
plus 15
Yes, sir.
is positive. Now, the second one, substitute plus 1, 1 square minus 12 into 1, that will be
-9.
minus 9, means you have negative. So what you can say about this point at 0, comma 16 is
Maximum turning point.
it is maximum point. All right, because it is going to be a shape like this. Positive slope, 0, and negative slope. It's the maximum point. Now let's see how to do the second one. We have 3 into 3 square minus 12 into 3. Yes, that will be
-9.
negative 9. Means you have a negative slope. Negative, negative. Yes, find it here.
15.
3 into 5 square minus 12 into 5. Yes, that is
15.
50.
No, sir, 15.
1 5
Yes, sir.
means positive. So means you have a positive gradient. So this shows that at 4 comma minus 16 is minimum point. Yes, everyone. Any question?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So this is how you have to find that. Approximately, we have done all types of questions that you can see in the exam. Okay. So you have to do the practice.